Hey, my name's Caleb, and I'm one of the founders of Haven Athletic, bringing to you this beautiful duffel bag right here. And I just wanted to introduce a couple of features about it. We built this specifically for organization of your workout gear before, during, and after the workout. It is a little bit more geared towards CrossFit athletes or high-intensity interval training, but it definitely works in a regular gym as well. There's 3 of us founders, and we all do different styles of workout. I do more on the CrossFit side. One of the other founders does a little bit more traditional bodybuilding, and then the third founder does a little bit of a mix of both, plus running and other activities. So this is the bag. Here's what it looks like. Here's kind of a quick overview. We used a 1680 denier ballistic nylon from Cordura. It's basically the toughest, most bomb-proof material you could get. And you'll find that we did that basically with every other component throughout this bag. And we want this to be a really sturdy bag that lasts, that can handle anything that you throw at it. A couple of things that we wanted to solve with this bag specifically, in comparison to a traditional duffel, is we wanted it to be a little bit more on the rigid side. We wanted it to stand up on its own. This bag has nothing inside of it right now, but it still stands up on its own. It makes it super easy to open the lid and see your gear and access it really quickly. A few of the other things that we wanted to solve. We wanted to put in a specific shoe compartment. That's not unlike a lot of other bags, but the way that we made it better was by putting a box around it and then still utilizing the space on the top. One of the other reasons that we created this bag was quicker access to your gear, both before, during, and after your workout. So before, being able to open the lid and say, are all the things I need for my workout in here? During your workout, you want to be able to quickly open the lid, change your gear in and out, rather than having to dig around the chaotic void or the pit of doom of what a typical duffel bag is going to be, or even some backpacks. This way you can see all of your gear super easy, makes it really easy to grab and go, kind of encourages organization of your gear. Even if you're not that organized, you kind of have to put it back into a spot, which just naturally gives it a little bit more organization. All right, let's put some gear in the bag. So here's the bag. Obviously you can see it's organized. We have these dividers over here. This is above the shoe area. Then we have dividers here. Separate your wet from your dry gear, your clean from your dirty, and anything else you want to separate. We also included ventilation, you can see, on each side. So in the lid here, I usually store my jump rope. This can fit free, or if you have a bag for your jump rope, like RX usually gives you, that also fits in there. And then I also like to put in my victory grips because they're usually pretty chalky. Occasionally they're a little bloody. And that keeps them safe there, out of the way, less tangled in the rest of my gear. Other things that I store in my bag: extra pair of shoes here, my Metcons, usually a couple of shirts, a hat, spare pair of socks, a bunch of wad and duns, wrist straps, arm sleeve, sweatbands, extra pair of gymnastic grip, tape, lacrosse ball, headbands, jerk fit nubs, even this big leather belt can either go in like that or even go in like this. Then on this end, I usually put my knee sleeves. That allows them to air out nicely, that mesh vented pocket. And then finally, even with all that stuff in there, you still have this nice dedicated spot for your Olympic lifting shoes, or your Metcons, or a pair of running shoes, or some dirty, smelly, stinky gear. Whatever you really want to keep separate, this is a great spot for it. This is the Haven Duffel. We're really excited to bring it to you, and we hope you'll enjoy it as much as we do. Thanks.